do another setup. Setup that we already covered. So say Carl is in my knee shield half guard. This is week 3. We talked about this John Wayne suite. You know, decent ways of getting the reach around grip, the Octopus guard grip. So again, I can just get a 2-on-1 on his wrist. I'm going to pinch my knees. And now from there, if you notice my hips are the outside of Carl's knee, if I move my hips to the inside and Carl doesn't post, I have a sweep and I'm coming up on half. But he has a free hand. So when I'm here and I make that connection, again I like to keep it with crossed ankles and no gi, just gives me a little bit more control of his hip. And then when I move my hip inside, it's just the turn of my hip. Carl can stay up by making his grip. I just let go of the wrist. So then we talked about how we had 3 roads to go down. From this position, I could hip bump him, just drive up, take him over. I could hip bump him, and Carl makes that drive through, and I bring my knee outside, find the hip, bring him up. And then we looked at the truck position or on this twister hook position. So let's talk a wee bit more deeper on that. Really, it's all about the control of this hip. If I'm not controlling this hip, yes, I can start going into the truck and you have all these calf cranks and stuff you can do from there. I remember in the early days of jiu-jitsu, I was fixated in this position. And then in the Cookstown club, I was rolling with a 10th planet guy and he just kicked the shit out of me from here. So normally my pathway from here is control the hip and then elevate Carl's hips off the mat. If you notice his hips is on me, when I put my foot on his heel and leg press down, notice the way his back is exposed. Okay? From there I'll switch grips and then I change my twister hook from deep to shallow and I turn it in. Okay? And then from there I win the underhook, dragging Carl towards me. And now I'm on the back. Okay. So from our knee shield half guard, again lots of different ways in there, but so far in the system, I like this. Okay. Pinch, use your hip, sit up. Again from that position we also looked at the shallow in sweep. So from there I can drive in with the hip bump, Carl drives back into me and I can bring him over. And again it's all about the control of Carl's hips. Now we talked about to get here from the shallow end, I want to use a butterfly hook, and then this knee, if it's on the inside, will come to the outside. And then I use my right leg to feed the left leg. That makes sense. Now it's all about the control of this hip. If I'm just like here and I'm not controlling it, Carl can reverse it on me. Okay, and now he has it on me. And now if he goes for that calf crank, shots. Again, don't worry too much about that. If he goes for the calf crank, straighten your leg. Take it without arm's length. But it's all about this. If you've noticed, Carl has my hips elevated and his hips are on the mat. That's what I want. My hips are elevated and I have no control of his hips. So if you end up here, reach around and grab his hip, grab the outside of his knee, and now I just show you this knee angle, and now I'm back in the truck. Notice the way I have control of his hip. And if I leg press down, so I put my sole of my foot on the heel and leg press it down, I have control here. If Carl tries to reverse it again, why can he not? Because I'm controlling the hip. If I'm not controlling the hip, reverse it, bro. Okay. So if Carl's controlling my hip, I'm stuck here. Right? So I have to maybe make a big movement to get it back. So when you end up in this position, 1, control the hip. And 2, don't hang around in the truck, just leg press and expose his back. Right? Now if you notice where my right knee is, just a slight shrimp brings it in tight. Now I need some kind of alignment. So now I win the underhook, and as I use my right hook, okay, to drag Carl towards me, now I have alignment. That makes sense. So from knee shield half guard, I'm going to make a 2-on-1. I'm going to cross my ankles. I'm on my left hip. I'm going to shrimp more slightly onto my back, and I just do a slight rotation of my hips. Carl pulls, I come up and make the octopus grip. Obviously your go-to sweep, hip bump, or he makes that reaction. I can go for the shower, and when I come up, it's all about I control this hip and I keep Carl's hips above me. Okay? So once I'm there, I'm going to put in a butterfly hook to control the far leg. My knee's already in the position, but if it's in the inside, I control the other leg and bring my knee to the outside. And then that hook comes in. And that's just all about getting that twister hook in. And there's a battle of that twister hook. I need my right knee low. Carl's trying to do the same on me. Think of the truck as a hybrid version of 50-50 guard. It's a 50-50 chance Carl can catch me and I can catch him. So the main thing is, if you've noticed, when he's in the dominant position, my hips are off the mat and he's controlling my hip. I can't have that. I need to control his knee, find his hip, and get that angle back. And if I keep control of his hip and get his hips off the mat, try to get a back end card, he's not going to do it. And now from there, so it really is this battle, the twister hook battle. So from our knee shoot half guard, I'm going to make that initial grip from our position. I move my hips inside, get into post, I come up. Maybe when I go for the hip bump, I move the outside and bring Carl on top of me. And now I'm into that twister hook battle. I know he wants to reverse it, so look, I control that hip. Alright? I point my right knee down and now I just press down. There's no way he's going to reverse that. Okay? Once I have that position, now I need alignment. So my free hand is going to win the underhook. And watch what I do with the twister hook. I'm going to pull Carl towards me, and now I have alignment. I've got my shoulder blades, or sorry, I've got my sternum between the shoulder blades, and now I'm on. Okay, so let's play around with that.